Hi, my name's Sheena, and I'm ashamed to say it, but I used to be completely addicted, obsessed with shopping. I have got so many shoes. I must have about 400 pairs of shoes. I haven't counted for such a long time. My addiction for shopping, I used to have to buy myself something every day. This could be a hair clip, clothes, anything, as long as I bought something every day. It was almost like that dopamine rush of having to buy something, having to feel validated and valued by just owning loads of things. And I don't even know, well, I do know, and I'm about to tell you why this happened. So when I was a kid, um I didn't really have much, so I would only get new trainers on my birthdays or Christmas or something like that, and they're both in the same week, so everything would come in the same week. So throughout the year, I'd never really get anything apart from like school uniform or like school shoes or something like that. Like my mum was very tight; she'd only buy herself things and didn't buy me anything. And so as soon as I started making my own money, that was a perfect opportunity for me to basically indulge myself in the things that I couldn't have when I was a kid. So buying myself constantly loads of junk. I've got a house full of things, loads of clothes, and I had to deal with this. So last year, I spent a week in the Amazon rainforest doing plant medicine, ayahuasca, and that completely changed everything for me. So you go to the jungle, you spend 10 days in the jungle. I'm not saying that you have to do this, but this is how I stopped my consumerism addiction, my shopping addiction. So it's 10 days in the jungle, and you basically go in there with nothing. You go in there with your clothes. You don't have anything. You don't have any TV or no phone or anything. It's obviously in the middle of the jungle. There's no phone reception or anything like that. There's absolutely nothing. You're not even allowed to take toothpaste because you're not allowed to, have anything in your body that's not the medicine or not plants. And spending those days in the jungle, those 10 days in the jungle with nothing apart from the clothes that you brought in. So I brought in, a few pairs of shorts, a few pairs of tops, and two tops, a pair of socks and knickers. It makes you feel so grateful for what you have when you get your things back. And bearing in mind that I used to be someone that would buy shoes and trainers, obsessed with trainers and shoes constantly. This year, since coming out of the jungle, I can count the amount of shoes that I've bought. I've bought myself one pair of shoes. Okay, I bought myself a pair of trainers, a pair of ONs. Usually, within a year, I couldn't even tell you, I couldn't even begin to tell you how many pairs of shoes that I would normally buy. Um, I feel quite ashamed of it, like having all those hauls of like big Shein hauls and things. I feel ashamed for how much I've wasted in my life. I feel ashamed for the amount of things that I have. Like before, it used to be like a bit of a badge of honor. Now I feel like it's such a waste. Like people in the world have nothing, and I have all these things. Like, I was obsessed with Christian Louboutin shoes. They're like, and all my Nike trainers. But I think for me, this was going back to what I couldn't afford as a kid. So it was almost like me feeling validated by the things that I could buy as an adult. And now I don't need those things. I don't need to, I still have a little shop every now and again on Shein, but those things would be like, I bought home items on Shein this year. Like, I think the last time I actually bought anything as clothes was a few months ago, a couple of dresses. Um, and I bought these jeans this year. And do you know what I've started doing instead? Instead of buying clothes, I've bought plants. Okay, I do have quite a lot of plants now, but I like to spend my money now on experiences and appreciating the world and going on holidays and buying plants. I like being surrounded by life now and looking after my plants. So just having that gratitude for the things that you have, and over consumerism, you have, you know, Gen Z and the younger generations that are over consuming because of TikTok, YouTube, opening all these halls. Like, why do you need all these things to prove your worth? You don't. You're worth everything without those things. You don't need things to, yeah, you might want a pretty outfit to go out in, but you know what? You can wear that outfit again. You don't have to wear it once and bin it. You can wear it over and over again, because I know what it's like. I used to do that. I'd be like, oh my God, I wore that outfit last time. I can't wear it out again. But I don't care now. I just literally don't care. And I never thought, if you spoke to me 10 years ago and told me that I'd be making a video like this now, I'd be like, you're mad. I used to love shopping. It used to be my hobby. Like, I'd walk up and down Oxford Street, and that was my hobby. Like, I used to love shopping. I had the personal shopper and things like that. I used to want to be a personal shopper because I used to love shopping so much. Now I can't think of anything worse. I'm not even joking. I can't think of anything worse than going to a shop and trying on clothes. But yeah, you're worth so much more than the crap that you're buying in your house and filling your house full of this junk. I mean, buy nice furniture in your house, albeit, have your nice things in your house, but if they're things that have little or no value, why do you need them? You don't. You don't at all. Just be grateful for the things that you have.